Hi everyone, welcome back to the next interiors update, and I know I actually didn't have one for you last week, so this one hopefully will make up for it. And I have some really cool things to show you, and it's more today like small little bits and pieces, but for me decorating, and I'm pretty sure lots of you will be the same, often it's the small things that are the hardest, because even that they're small and they're obviously not big furniture pieces, it's those little details that make your home a home, and they kind of have to show your personality and like tie in with your aesthetic, so they can sometimes be the hardest things to find and actually love when you get them. But I did get one area of a room done this weekend just gone by that I kind of had been putting off, to be honest, because I find this a bit tricky. But basically it is a little gallery wall above our bed, and I'm gonna actually turn the camera around now and show you which ones we went for, where I got them, and then I also have, I'm still kind of in between because I have 3 up there right now, but I do have other options, so I'm going to show you like both options, talk you through them, and then you can let me know in the comments what you prefer. Okay, so these are the ones I have above my bed right now. So Tommy very patiently just drilled like the nails in over the weekend, and I've just put these ones up so far, and then I also have other options. So that's kind of what I'm going to need your help with today. And some of you might be thinking, Erika, these look very similar. There's not that much of a difference, but there are differences. So this frame is obviously more wooden, and then the frames I have up so far are white, and then the prints, this one kind of has more like a nude background, and this is plain white. First off too, as you can see, very minimalistic, and I had kind of seen these really like simple style illustrations all over Pinterest. So like I looked at lots of different options, but in the end I kept going back to like this kind of style. It's just chic, it's simple, it's modern, like it's kind of on trend, but still like with the black and white it feels quite classic. And all these prints are from a brand called Desenio, and what's very exciting is that we're actually collaborating on this video. And as you know, interiors obsessed, so anytime that like an interiors brand reaches out for a collaboration, and obviously if it's a brand that I would buy anyway and like I would actually recommend anyway, of course we get chatting, and this collaboration has been kind of in the works for a while. So even though I'd been putting off this, I kind of did have it in the back of my mind that I was going to choose some prints and frames and everything from Desenio. So I think I spent a good while on their website. I know it pretty much inside out. Like, that is the Virgo in me. I have to look at every single thing before I make my decision. And these in the end were like the kind of style that I wanted to go for. But I did get extras because I just wasn't sure like if I did want to do the more wood frames or the all white, and it can be kind of hard sometimes unless you're super decisive to know until you see them. And I will have other places to put the spares anyway. So what I'll do now, you've seen those 3 on, so maybe we'll just like start playing around. Kellen's here with me today, so I'll get her to come in and maybe we can see these 3 first. I'll put the other 3 on and then we can decide together. So there is option 1, and I'm gonna switch these out and show you option 2. Okay, and then option number 2, which I'm actually really liking as well. Like, the only thing I thought that these wooden, like the wooden frame wasn't like the exact one that I was looking for, but now that I actually see them on the wall and like in daylight, they're actually really nice. I thought I was leaning towards these ones, and now I actually really like this too. And we actually might be swapping out our bed, and we still have to get like nightstands and everything, ignore my slippers. So I feel like they would tie in with more of like a cream bed, which we're hoping to get. Let me know in the comments what you think. I know they're quite similar, but they do actually look different when they're on the wall, and obviously the different frames and everything. Oh god, I actually don't know. I don't know which one to pick. So give me your opinions as always. Like, that's why I love doing these videos. And again, a big thanks to Desenio for like doing this collaboration. It just felt very natural. I really like their site, like, for a few reasons, because doing gallery walls and getting your sizes right and picking the prints to go together, it can be a bit of a pain, but their site is really good because you can kind of see lots of inspiration pictures, so that kind of gives you an idea then of like what direction you can go in, and they kind of show you which ones go well together. They have a good section if you're just going for 2 photos. I think it's called Perfect Pair. Could be wrong, but I'll pop it on the screen and I'll show you. And they just show you different ones that go really well together. So if you're struggling with your gallery wall, or if you have struggled with your gallery wall in the past, definitely check out their site, and they've given me a discount code actually. So if you use the code RETROFLAME when you're buying any of their prints, you'll get 25% off, which is really, really good, and the prices are actually very good on there, so even having the discount will make it better for you again. So that is the first update of the video, the gallery wall. Let me know in the comments what you think. I think for now I'm going to leave these 3 up and just like see, because I had the other ones up this morning, so I'll leave these up for a while and I'll see how I find them throughout the day, and then by the time this video goes up I'll have your opinions too. Okay, and then in other news, this is really bright. This is the current situation out here, which is not great, but anyway, I've removed the dining table that we had in that little nook. I'll put in a cutaway. You would have seen it in the first video of this series, and to be honest I haven't really touched on like that area much throughout the series, because being honest, I just put on fake tan this morning, so I have to sit on a blanket because I don't want to get it on the couch. White couch problems. But what was I saying? This is literally in my head today. 2 seconds and I forget what I was saying. But I think what I was saying, basically we had this dining table and chairs from our last apartment. And I don't know, probably lots of you go through this, but like I felt guilty if I didn't bring it to this apartment. I was like, you know what? I only have it for about 9 months, I think, in the last apartment. I loved it in the last apartment. It worked so well in the space that I had. And then I brought it to this apartment and I tried so hard over the last 3 months, yeah, 3 months, to like convince myself that it was right for that area. But I woke up this morning and obviously I knew I was gonna film this video, so I figured I'd bring you with me through the process. But I just said to myself that it's not working. I've tried, it's not working. It's just, it doesn't feel right there, and you know what, I'll just sell it on and somebody else will have it. And it's a shame, because if I had space, like I would obviously keep it, and I would keep the chairs because it's a lovely piece. I just don't think it's right for this apartment, but it's New York and I don't have anywhere to put it. My storage unit is already full with other things that I've kept, so I'm probably gonna sell it. So if any of you are interested in buying this dining table and chairs and you're in New York and you can come pick it up, let me know, like send me a DM or leave a comment or whatever. Probably ASAP, because I'm ready to make a move now and make change. But anyway, so what I'm gonna do today, we actually have another table behind the bed, believe it or not. Welcome to New York. This is the reality here. And that table that's behind the bed, which I'm going to show you, basically it was from the last apartment. I had it there at the very beginning. It's from CB2. It's actually a really good one. And then we got this table, and I gave the second table that I'm going to show you, I gave that to Ken and David for their apartment. But then when they moved to their new apartment, they didn't need it anymore, so they gave it back to me because it's CB2 and it's just a nice one. And I don't know, I was either going to sell it, I wasn't going to just throw it away or have them throw it away. I wanted to either like sell it or maybe put it into storage, but right now it's behind the bed in the bedroom. So I'm going to put it together. Hopefully I'll be able to do it myself pretty easy. I'm going to put it together and see how it looks in that space. Not saying that it definitely will stay there, but lots of you recommended me to try a round table, and that's what this one is. It's like very plain white round table, so it's just more to see the shape. And I'm going to try it with and without that rug. I think kind of the rug is actually driving me insane as well. Like, does anybody else get like this? Like, you buy these things that you love and then your taste changes. My taste changes so much in interiors, and I'm always like getting new ideas. But anyway, that's besides the point. So I'm going to try it with the rug, without the rug, test it out, take away the lamp, just test out lots of stuff. So I figured I'd film that today for this video as well. So I'm going to put it together now. I'll pop up the camera and we'll see how it looks. Okay, so we just put the table in, and let me just close this door to give you an idea. First of all, I think the rug being taken out makes such a difference. Like, I don't know, maybe it still needs a rug, but definitely now I'm learning not the one that we had. Chairs obviously wouldn't be the chairs, I'm just putting them in just to see for reference. And we did have the 4, but this table is actually smaller than I remember it being, so I think even 3 almost feels... Oh, Tommy. Hello, Tommy.
You're on handy camera.
Place is really messy. Okay, back to it. Anyway, we are trying the shape, and I also just got Tommy to put like a mirror there, just kind of for reference. Obviously that's not the right shape or the one we definitely would do, but just to kind of give an idea, I think I like the idea of a mirror. What do you think?
Yeah, I like the idea of a mirror.
Or like
I think a wider...
a series of like a series of mirrors on the wall. I'll put in like an inspiration picture that I have. Yeah, to be honest, I need to like keep this here for maybe a while and like think about it and have a look and just get the feel for it. But let me know in the comments your thoughts on the different shape of table, the rug, putting some sort of a mirror feature, what color chairs would you do. I think I'd probably do a different table because I found actually a few marks on this one that I didn't realize were on there, and I can't get it to come off. So I might need a new table as well, but let me know in the comments. Okay, a little while later, but while I was in the mood for moving furniture and testing things around, basically I just kind of moved a few bits in the living area, not so much to stay, but just to, like, I have all these things that I'm about to buy, but you know when you just can't visualize things, you almost have to see how it would look. Well, this is kind of what I've done, so let me show you. Okay, so while I had the rug, I just moved it in, and just more to see like for size, and this is 5 by 7, and I actually thought that 5 by 7 was going to be too small, so I'm really happy that I did this because I actually think that will be fine. Like, initially I was thinking that I wanted to maybe go under the couch or like have a cover more space, but I think, I don't know, I think that works really well. And then if we do the side tables, I think, yeah, I think it will complement like very well. So let me know your thoughts on that. And then we just moved the coffee table that we have. This was literally holding up the TV, but I just moved it over to see if that shape would work. And again, didn't think it would, but thankfully it does, because I found this like black marble coffee table that I really love, and I was hoping to get it in like a rectangle, but it only comes in round on the website that I found it on. So I actually think that's going to work as well, which is great news. And then I moved the mirror out of that corner, and it honestly opened up the space so much. Like, it feels brighter in here already, so I think we're gonna have to find a new area for the mirror. Like, it's not bad here. It's kind of like a nice background and stuff, and you can see the couch, and then obviously the TV won't be staying there. I think we're gonna mount the TV. This has shown us, because initially I was thinking about getting like a media unit, a console, a coffee table, and obviously the couch, but now I'm thinking that, I don't know, maybe it'll be too much. Maybe we should just like put the TV on the wall, maybe like do a shelf or something, and then like an accent chair I'm thinking here. And I found an accent chair that I really love, so I wanted to just see like where realistically it can go. So yeah, good tip, like if you have stuff in your house or your apartment that like you can just kind of put in as like a dummy test, it actually really helps, because you figure out like what sizes will work and what doesn't, and just gives you a better idea. So I actually should have done this a lot sooner, because it really just helps to see like what will work. Rug wise then, the black and white actually is quite nice. I was only putting it in just to test, but I think I am going to stick with doing just like an off-white plain solid rug, something very simple. I just feel like it will like open up the space. And then I think if I do the black coffee table, which I found, oh, I can't wait to show you that. I must talk about that in the next video, or like maybe I'll even have it by then, but it looks really heavy, so I don't know how long it's going to take to get here. And yeah, okay, this is actually giving me a bit of hope. And then while we're here, Tommy just hung up this mirror for me here. This mirror was from my last apartment, you might remember, and I just had it in my bedroom the whole time. It was just sitting there and I was looking for a space for it. I actually think this is the best, just right inside the door. When you're about to leave, it's nice to be able to look last minute. And yeah, it fits pretty nice. And the good thing too is like there's this stopper here, so even when the door opens, like it won't hit off it. So perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for today. I'm starving. I need to go make some dinner because I just started doing all this and I kind of couldn't stop. So yeah, it's much later than I planned on filming, but anyway, at least we got it done. And you probably noticed my makeup is getting worse as the days going on, because I've literally been filming sporadically all throughout the day. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. Let me know as always in the comments below your feedback, ideas. Hopefully this gave you some ideas as well. I think like just experimenting and moving things around, and like sometimes you think like a certain layout will work at the beginning, and then when you actually see it and then you actually move things around, you're like, oh, this is so much better. So I feel like that's kind of what's been happening me today in this video. So let me know what you thought of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Give the video a thumbs up as well if you liked it, and I'll see you next week. Bye.